Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 21 of the Atlanta United series. Now, of course, today's episode going to be the MLS Cup, the final game of the season. And essentially, we're about to verse San Jose for, arguably the biggest trophy in America. Now, if you noticed last episode, there was a 34-day wait in between the Eastern Conference Final and the MLS Cup. I know why. I figured it out. It was the North American, Nations League. The North American Nations League was in between. And for some reason, it delayed it even further by another 2 weeks, which I don't really understand. But yeah, 34 days since the Eastern Conference, since the last episode. During that time, we've actually played a few friendly games. As you can see, we managed to beat PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, 4-3 in a pretty crazy game. Actually, if you look at the team, we were missing a lot of the first team players, and we actually didn't even have a bench for that game. So yeah, we then managed to beat Club Brugge 4-0, and finally we also beat AZ Alkmaar 4-0 as well. So yeah, it was a pretty weird experience. I didn't actually notice it in the last episode, but I noticed it within about 10 seconds after I finished recording. So yeah, anyway, San Jose, let's get into the lineup, of course. These games are quite short, or the episodes are quite short. The games as well, of course, being only the one leg, which is probably the reason why the gap was so big as well, due to the one leg per final. Semi-final, conference final, and then, of course, the MLS Cup is essentially just a one-off final game as well, normally. Anyway, full strength team today. Guzan in goals, Emmanuel at right back, Pires and Pogba as the centre defenders. Shea is going to be the left fullback. We're then going to go with Laurentowicz as the defensive midfielder. Gressel and Zelalem will stay in the centre and midfield. Villalba on the right wing, Gonzalo Martinez on the left wing, and then Klaassen up front. And the bench today is going to be Can, Robinson, Bello, Remedi, Leon, Nagby, and Joseph Martinez. Let's get into it, shall we? Back-to-back possibility here today. I guess San Jose is a little bit of a surprise packet. I sort of didn't expect to be versing them in the final. I thought it might be LA again, but I haven't really kept, a close eye on the Western Conference. And of course, Houston were pretty dominant throughout the season as well. Of course, earlier we versed them at about the halfway point when they were first in the Western Conference. So, pretty interesting there. But Brek Shea has picked up a yellow card here, so we're going to ease him off as Gonzalo Martinez breaks forward, beats 4 players, and hits the post. You've got to be kidding me. What an absolute beastly run, though. Messi-esque. Just ripping plays, bursting past them with pretty good acceleration. Anyway, we do have the ball. Zelalem, Emmanuel, Laurentowicz, Gressel, Klaassen, Emmanuel. Oh, that's a really good save by their goalkeeper there. We've got the corner. Zelalem puts it in. And did that hit the post or the crossbar? I think that might have hit the crossbar. And it went out for a goal kick. That was a little bit odd. Anyway, once again, we are dominating. San Jose have only had the one shot on target. Albeit they are on the edge of our box at the moment. And there's only, 50 seconds left? Although we have won it, can we counter-attack? That is the question. Klaassen. Not really doing too much. Emmanuel, 1-on-1, and we get the breakthrough goal. Josh Emmanuel, Klaassen with the assist, and we're 1-0 up as we go into half-time. It's exactly what we needed. Similar to last game, albeit this goal wasn't a penalty, which is nice to see. But a really good counter-attack there. I actually thought the, goal possibility was for their team. So, goes to show that we can play on the counter-attack as well. Oh, and San Jose, that's a good save. They almost got in behind us there on that free kick. They did, actually, and then Guzan came up with a big save. Although San Jose could be attacking again. Guzan with another good save from the San Jose header. And yeah, we're 62 minutes in, 63 minutes in. We're going to make a sub. Nagby's going to come on for Zelalim, who's currently on a 6.5. Yeah. We'll do that. We might bring Remedi on in a few minutes as well. We do manage to clear that free kick. Perez plays a long ball up to Klaassen, who traps it nicely, plays it inside. Villalba loses the ball but wins it back. And he shoots and he scores. Wow, solo effort. I mean, he lost the ball, put in, it looked like a pretty dangerous tackle, to be fair, and then shoots the ball into the back of the net. 2-0. And we're looking like we're on course for back-to-back MLS Cups. And this would be us winning everything, which was my goal at the start. Gressel, another good save by their goalkeeper there. Fair play to him. He's actually played pretty well, despite conceding 2 goals. Alrighty, I think we'll bring Remedi on now for Laurentowicz. Emmanuel does need to come off, but he's on an 8.1 at the moment. And of course, it's the last game of the season as well. I think we'll leave it like that for now. We might bring Bello on for the last 10 minutes or so. He also got an injury during the time that we haven't been playing. So, yeah, he's just come back from that about a week or so ago before the AZ Alkmaar game. Anyway, Nagby, good tackle there. Out to Villalba. Can we get another one? No, we can't. Their goalkeeper comes up with another pretty good save. And it's good to see us with a much more dominant performance in this final. Of course, the previous 2 games were just 1-0 victories. And one of them was of course, the last episode was a penalty that got us the win. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with a 2-0 victory over San Jose. I do think New York is probably a bit of a better team. I mentioned it as well in the last episode that it would be more fitting versus New York in the final. But anyway, there we go. 2-0 victory. MLS Cup champions once again. And yeah, back to back. We've done it. Famous quadruple. MLS Cup, Supporters Shield, US Open Cup, and the Campeones Cup as well. I mean, you could also throw in the North American Champions League. We did win that this season as well, so that's a little bit odd. Anyway, Klaassen, man of the match. Good stuff. And then, of course, we've got the Super Draft coming up pretty soon as well. And these are all the Generation Adidas players. Bessler? Oh, different Bessler. He's actually pretty good. Although his passing's quite low. Anyways, Leon. Okay. Fair enough. And Robinson as well. Okay, well that's interesting. Leon's contract's going to be a little bit more expensive now due to his losing of the Generation Adidas contract, which usually gets subsidized. Anyways, guys, if you could drop a like on the video, it'd be much appreciated. Of course, the next episode, we will do the Super Draft as well as a youth overview. We'll go over the academy prospects that we get into the club. And a nice long Super Draft episode. Of course, I'm going to put a bit of work in, get a few players on my shortlist that I'm interested in. I wouldn't mind getting a defensive midfielder. Of course, Laurentowicz is, albeit he's still performing pretty well, but his physicals have seen much better days. We do actually have the replacement, of course, Mane and Remedi. Remedi would be the obvious choice, and then Mane, who's pretty good as a deep-lying playmaker. Lacking a little bit of strength, but overall, really good technicals and really good mentals there as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'll show you Laurentowicz here. As you can see, 4 pace, 4 acceleration, 4 agility, and all the rest of his stats are also decreasing pretty bad. He is out of contract, of course, and he is also 36 years old, so fair play to the lad. You know, we sent him off with every single trophy in his final season, and I think that is a pretty fitting way to, I would assume, end his career. I'm not sure if he's actually retiring or not. But yeah, I hope he does retire because that'd be nice. I might even bring him back as a coach or something like that. Anyways, that's going to be it for the episode, guys. Drop a like if you enjoyed this season. It's been very successful. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're getting really close to 1K subscribers. And like I've said previously, it's a big goal of mine. Has been for a long time. If you hit the notification bell, that should hopefully keep you up to date with all these episodes coming out in the future. And apart from that, guys, take it easy and goodbye.